So eToro has filed for an IPO, initial public offering in New York. And in the IPO filing papers, they revealed that their revenue tripled in 2024. And relevant for us, that was driven overwhelmingly by crypto tradings, which accounted for 96% of its earnings. And they are seeking to raise up to $400 million at a $4.5 billion pre-money valuation. So I think this story demonstrates just how valuable the industry is, even at this nascent stage. But I think there maybe others be some implications here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And next we have BlackRock, TradFi juggernaut, teamed up with Securitize, and they introduced a new share class for their 1.7 billion tokenized U.S. Treasury fund onto the Solana blockchain. This is a pretty significant milestone for real-world asset adoption on Solana. I know everybody on the timeline who is a Solana supporter, they were kind of bull posting and rubbing it into Ethereum people's noses, like, "Hey, here we go, BlackRock's moving onto Solana." So yeah, I think this is also kind of very bullish. They're branching out from Bitcoin to Ethereum and then down to Solana, which to me is very funny because it kind of resembles the crypto journey of most people, right? You start at Bitcoin, maybe move to Ethereum, then Solana. Soon you're in the trenches trading some pump.fun shitcoin. Who knows? You can see BlackRock build a fund dipping into pump.swap.
Just going back for a minute to the eToro story. So I think another important significance of this story is the fact that because eToro is doing this now, they're IPOing, they're doing their IPO in the US now. I think it demonstrates that they are comfortable with the emerging regulatory environment in the US. They didn't do this last year. The administration has changed. There's been a lot of clear signals that regulation is going to be progressive from now on. And eToro, which, again, they trade in crypto, 96% of their revenue from crypto, they feel comfortable to go public in this environment.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. And it's telling, apparently, they were thinking about going public in 2021 during the last bull cycle, and they didn't. And I imagine what you just said has a lot to do with that.
Okay, so the fruits of the new regulatory regime are already bearing. Okay, so the last story in this theme is that BlackRock has expanded their ETF product to Europe. So having proven their success in the US, they're replicating that in Europe. It's pretty significant. Yeah.
I mean, like as you pointed out before we went live, there have been like spot Bitcoin ETF products outside of the US for quite some time now. However, we're talking about BlackRock, the largest asset fund manager in the world, and it's not even close. There is no second best. And so the fact that they're doing this is different than some little podunk Polish, whatever, I don't know, Tiddlywinks, Pinocchio level ETF. No, you have BlackRock doing this in Europe. It makes a big difference.
All right, let's move on to another theme here, which is that the Bitcoin corporate treasury game is ramping up. The latest entrant into the space is Amara Holdings, the Bitcoin miner, previously Marathon Holdings, I believe, has announced that they will be selling $2 billion in stock for the purchase of Bitcoin.